Rising. At this time, it is about 4 a.m. and I am sitting here eating watermelon in an attempt to nourish yellow watermelon to nourish my soul and my body because yesterday was difficult, trying. It was a long day because of a previous long day. Thursday was a long day, so Friday. Yesterday was I overextended myself and I didn't have the nutrients, or I didn't create the nutrients needed to be sustaining. So I am up and hydrating and nourishing my body because I need it. And as I sit and have this watermelon, I am tapping into all of the things that I need, all of the things that I feel. And I have a peace and a clarity that came yesterday. This is not what I was on, but it's here, so I'm gonna say it. One of my beautiful, beautiful sisters has been sharing with me Vedic astrology, and we had a good chat yesterday. And while we were talking, she was explaining that where I am is in alignment with how so many words and even before I have the physical evidence of what I feel is actually happens and comes true. And so yesterday or a couple days ago, I was going through it and I was like, you said one thing, but I feel another way. And so today or yesterday, she confirms, like, actually, what you feel is correct. And so went through the call and got what I needed. And when I hung up the call, I felt the pressure, the containment, the desire to hold it all together. Just let go. My shoulders dropped and I felt the release. I allowed myself to let go even deeper into the feeling. And while I did not cry like a baby, I wanted to. But I had things to do, so I did not give myself the space. And so I am sitting here and I have a Yorkie Poo and I love him so much. And he's so loyal. But I have been struggling with for a minute on whether or not he stays or goes. And how to create the energetic, or if I can repair the energetic dissonance that is between him and I. And also the release from, or Amina's release, my daughter, my oldest. She absolutely loves the dog. Um, and she has a hard time letting go. And as I flow and understand she's having a hard time letting go, I want to protect her because I know what it feels like to have something removed from me unwillingly. And throughout childhood, I lost things, people, my mom in particular. Um, and at that point, I have been really challenged with my boundaries concerning what goes and what comes, what stays and what goes, rather. And so, okay, we're going there. Um, I have transparently allowed um, chaos to ensue and persist because of me not wanting my baby to feel how I felt, me not wanting to feel loss anymore, even if it was to my demise. And so, as I think about me releasing Oreo, um, and then that is one sentiment, and then I think about releasing or Amina having to release Oreo, not by choice, because she wouldn't do it. That's another sentiment, and then us having to also do other things. It's like it's so painful, but it is so necessary at this point. And so I stand and I'm making this video because this is the opportunity for me to express myself, to trust myself, to understand and reparent myself so that as we transition, if we repair the dissonance between Oreo and myself, the girls, and Oreo, us as a family, as I do this with direct and precision, as I move with precision, how do I make this transition smooth while giving us, my inner child, my daughters, and Oreo exactly what we all need? And be able to grow through this. And it's so challenging because everything in me wants to be like, nope, I'm keeping them. Nope, I'm not going to shift. I'm not going to, I am not going to open the gate for elevation. But that's so far from who I am, is I push everybody else through what I see. So now it's time for me to be able to do that for myself, for my inner girl, my little girl. And so I go back to the time where my 12-year-old self, when I lost my mom, and I acknowledge her, and she's like numb, distracted. How do I flow with her to get and give her what she needed then? So when I lost my mom, it was so quick. Like, moves were made, decisions were made. And my mom was at the funeral, and we was out like on to the next thing. And it's one of the hardest things that I endured. I don't say it's the hardest thing, because I definitely endured some pretty challenging experiences. But it's hard in the sense that through her I lost so much. And as I lost the things, I became the protector, the savior for everybody else not to feel how I felt. And I know this, like, everybody has their things that they don't want people to feel because of how they felt. And yeah, that was me. The children wanted their parents, like, I was Captain Save. I'm not that. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, I was trying to save everybody. Every child needed to have a voice because I didn't have one. And what I internalized was that I did not matter to my mom enough for her to save herself, because she had the capacity, I feel, which is erroneous, because if she had the capacity, she would have done it. But my soul came to experience the rebirth, the refragmenting, not even a refragmenting, but the rebuilding of myself. So I honor my mom in that, because what she came and what she gave me is exactly what I needed to be where I'm at. And so this goes on to say that I honor my mom. I honor everyone in my childhood. I honor every experience that I have experienced. I honor the losses that I took. And I'm also honoring where I am to be able to, as deeply as I lost, as much as I lost, to now be in receipt of that flow, to be in the seat of gain, because I am rebuilding and understanding and overstanding that I learned my lesson. And now I get to grow from here. I get to evolve from her. I get to evolve from Crystal, who became the sanctuary for everyone else except for me. I was the one that had to hold it all together. Everyone else to come and get their restoration, to come and get whatever they needed. And so now I just I just sit and give thanks for the opportunity for me to hear what I hear, feel what I feel, understand what I need to understand, and move and flow. And so, if you would like to, I invite you to see at this time where you are needing to recognize your own voice, your own intuition, your own inner guidance, and see what is needed for you at this point in time, and just move with the flow with it. See what works for you at this point. I invite you to love on yourself. It's okay to be loved. It's okay to love. And that's my watermelon for me right now, because I need all the watermelon I can get. Just be with that. Sit with it and see where you are unwilling to let go. And understand why. And as you begin to understand why, find the solution. Walk through it. And really see if it's meant for you to let it go. Because the things that we lose are experiences that we have for a reason. So I invite you to take a look. Go on the inside. Go a little deeper than what's just on the surface level. Because Oreo for me is, what is he? He's everything. He's the masculine side of me that I let die on the inside when I was a child. Nobody was loyal to me. So I ain't gotta be loyal to nobody. You know? I was playful. So playful. But that part of me died because of experiences. I was loud and obnoxious. That part of me died because of experiences. I was small but mighty. Yeah, small but mighty. And my little Yorkie Poo, he think he a big dog. Okay, he do. He will go toe to toe with anybody for me, and I know it. This dog was scared of. He's scared of him. He's scared of thunder and lightning, but he's a little scary dog. But I don't say that. He's had some trauma. I'll say that. And since I've had him, I've seen him grow and evolve as I have grown and evolved. So yeah, I'm sitting with Oreo, trying to figure it out, how we can either create this space to release him or create the space for us to evolve and shift. And I'm going to sit with that for a little while as I do the work for myself to evolve and shift, to either make space or to set the boundary. So that's where I'm at, and that's what has come through for me this rising. And I just wanted to share. And as I am ending this message, Oreo goes into a deep sleep and starts snoring. So I give thanks for being able to release and share here. I hope you guys have a beautiful and amazing day. And I'll see y'all on the flip side.